Man, y'all know how crazy life works. So we got the transmission rebuilt in this one. We bought the other wheels, but the wheels don't fit. They're the wheels that match the other one. I kind of made a little video on it, but I think I did. All these things are out of order, but these are 17s. We're gonna put the 16s on it. The only issue is the calipers are too big for the 16s to fit, 16-inch wheels and tires. So this needs brakes anyway. So might as well, as we're replacing the rotors and the brake pads, might as well change out the caliper to, this is a 2011. We need it to be for 2006 or lower, but 2006 fine. That kind of gets me to, what do you call, because my other van's a 2006. So I can just remember those numbers and replace the pads and rotors with 2006 1500. So yeah, so this is almost ready to go. I do need to drive it. I need to change the brakes and all that stuff first. And then I got to drive it. That way I can get it smogged. Then we can pay whatever fees to get it registered. Excuse me, get the insurance on it. And then we're good to go. I'm telling you this story because this is how crazy it is. My transmission guy is back. And when I tell you, things are just, I found a really good transmission guy. I mean, he did this in a few days. Took the transmission out, rebuilt it, made it look all nice, put it back in. But our primary, the DWES ENT, I call it that based off of the license plate. That's a license plate, DWES ENT. This license plate will be changed to Getting Money. You'll see it. It was on my other van, my other car. So this will be Getting Money. The other one is DWES ENT. So about 2 weeks ago, the van, my DWES ENT, I was driving the van and it just felt super sluggish out of nowhere. Like it didn't want to go anywhere. And, it kind of went away on its own. And then yesterday, it didn't want to do it anymore. It just stopped. It just stopped. Like it didn't really want to go as much. Not like, I mean, it would still go, but I had to give it a lot of gas. And then once it kind of got out of I don't know, got some speed on it, then it would go. And I was trying to go up a hill and it just didn't want to go. And it was going, but it was like super sluggish, hesitant, and had to call the transmission guy back, man. I'm like, dude, like I need you back, man. So I told him it was just for like a service, just to flush out the oil, and then, replace it, put a new filter in, and hopefully that'll fix it. But right away, he just took the dipstick out, smelled it, and said it smells burnt, and it's black. Plus, I have like 350,000 miles or something. It's a high mileage vehicle. I got it for stupid cheap. I got it for $2,500. And then we had that situation where the lifter spring messed up. Had to pay some bread on that. Now we're paying some more. So I probably could have bought a new van by this, or I wouldn't say new, but lower mileage. But you got to do more things anyway at that point. So something's going to pop up. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So anyway, so he said, it needs to be rebuilt. And I was just like, damn. And I said, well, what do you want to, like you can't just empty the oil, drain the oil, and then see what happens. So he drained it, and you can see a lot of metal, which at that many miles, there's going to be metal in there anyway. That's like us. I wouldn't say it's a scheme or anything, but that's like for us going out to a customer's house and saying, oh, your carpet hasn't been cleaned in 10 years. And then they're like, well, can't you just vacuum it? And I'm just like, and I just take a rag to it, wipe the rag on the wet the rag, wipe it on the carpet, and then show you the dirty rag. That's basically what he's doing. He's doing it the honest way, but he's like, I'll drop the pan, show you the fluid and the shards, and then so now he's just rebuilding it, or he's taking it out so he can rebuild it. So today's Saturday. I don't have work until, for some reason, I don't know why, I booked all my jobs for the end of the week, next week. So I don't have work until Thursday. So Thursday and Friday. So I was like, man, can it be done? He said he believes so. So yeah, but you're not, $2,500. Well, he said 24. Give like 100 tip. I don't know, that's better than going somewhere else and then you got to pay that amount for the transmission, and then they're going to charge you to install and removal. So yeah, so cold piece of work, but the way life works kind of set me up for success, I guess, because I don't want to do it. And then Liza's just like, just get it done, because it doesn't make any sense to, you want to make sure you have a reliable vehicle, and that's why we're doing both of them. So, but this van right here, she feels good. I just drove it around the block, and the acceleration on it just, this feels faster than the other one. And that's where I was just like, the other one doesn't really want to go. Like, you really got to step on the gas for it to do something. It'll do something, but the transmission, just changing it out, just made it all worth it. So I'm happy about that. One thing is, we got to get out here and clean it up. I haven't done anything with it, so now's the time. Got to wash it really good. Got to got to buff it out, compound polish everything, get my decals on here. I don't know, you got some stuff going on there, so we'll make it happen though, man. I just wanted to get on here and I wouldn't say vent, but just talk. I know people get on this channel and they be hating. Somebody got on here and said there's too much talking going on. The cleaning starts at 14 minutes. I was like, lady, you got this channel fucked up. I hate to be honest with you, but this ain't that type of channel, man. If you just want to go watch some cleaning, they got millions of other channels, yo. You ain't got to sit on here. If you don't like the way it is, then keep it moving. That's how we do things around here. I got my days. Sometimes I just get on here and I'll just clean. I won't say a thing. Sometimes I get on here and I just want to talk. Sometimes I do both at the same time. Sometimes I just talk about something else. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, if I get bored. If I'm just cleaning and recording, I get bored as hell with it. So I'm just trying to do something different. Show you guys the ins and outs of a business sometimes. Sometimes you're going to have vehicles that, are going to go down. You got to get them fixed. Sometimes you got to, you're going to have complications with a customer. Sometimes you need to vent. And sometimes you got to, you just got to vent, So there's so many different things. It doesn't make sense for me to show you guys a clean. And then you got other viewers that are like, well, where's the water dump? And I'm like, I'm not going to show you that every time either. I've had people be like, well, where's the vacuuming? Show us the vac. I'm like, I'm not going to show you that every single time. Like, there's so many different things. Like, I'm not going to show you every single step. Like, I just change it up from time to time. So let me do me and y'all do you. If y'all don't like it, then you guys can definitely go somewhere else. So like on this video, you guys can say the cleaning's gonna start at 10 minutes and 15 seconds. Oh well. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show y'all, man, what we go through. It's DWES for life. This thing clear? Maybe it's just because it's muggy. Anyway, what's going down, everybody? It's Daryl, DWES Enterprise. Man, does this setup look familiar? So, transmission's in. This is, I haven't changed the license plate yet, but this is going to be getting money. The new wheels aren't on yet. I did get the calipers, but we got a situation. So I really wasn't ready for this. Really wasn't ready to even do any of this yet because I want to get the new wheels on because these tires are cracked. They're in pretty bad shape. Like really bad shape. The brakes need to be replaced. They still bite though, they still stop. They're just in really bad shape. So those two things, the brakes and the tires and wheels, and then the clicking from the injectors or whatever. I mean, not injectors, lifters. But when I got the other van back, he put the transmission in and it's still messed up. Like not the transmission, but either he thinks it's the drive shaft or the differential. So he emptied the differential fluid and it looks fine. There is a little bit of play, but he also thinks that something's wrong with the drive shaft. So he wants to replace the drive shaft first, since that'll probably be the cheapest. Basically, like when I drive, it feels like there's some type of hesitation still, and like it feels like it's kind of like slipping or something. I don't know. And then if I hit the gas hella hard, it's like, and then it goes. So the reason why we're doing this is because we got a job today. I woke up earlier. They're still doing the construction. They moved down some, but I woke up at 7:30ish to move the vehicles, and now I have to do this. The biggest issue on this thing, I got two issues. Not really an issue, but I gotta replace these switches, which I got a whole bunch of them. So all of these are gonna be replaced. And the other thing is, so I haven't used this in a while since the other van went out. So, and that was at the time I got this, so a year and a half ago, but I did leave a little solution in here. So, yeah. So, this don't really matter. This is like something I was trying to make up really fast, so this doesn't matter. The biggest thing is in here, and it's like hard as a rock. So I'm gonna throw some acid in there because what I use is an alkaline. So I'm gonna throw that in there. Hopefully there's nothing else that's messed up in there. Let me see. This here, this looks fine. This is what sucks it up. So I just needed to make sure that that wasn't jacked up. Basically what happened is, because we use an alkaline, it is a powder, it all dried up and left all the residue down there. So yeah, typically, like if this is in your carpet, so what we use is a rinse detergent, and it's actually what do you call it? God dang it. I'm so all jacked up right now after seeing all this and trying to clear this up, and I got to work in an hour and a half, and I got to go to San Mateo, which is like 25-ish miles. And I got to come back over here because I got one more after. I was going to just gonna cancel it, but man, I need the bread now, because I wasn't expecting, for one, the second van, DWES ENT, I wasn't expecting that transmission or that particular problem at the time, at this particular moment. I already spoke to him and told him I wanted to do it later, but it ended up just happening like that fast. And then the other thing is, now I can't drive it, so there's more issues on it that I got to pay for. So, man, so I was like, whatever, but I don't know. But yeah, so it acts as an end cap, so you can actually just vacuum it out. But I believe because it was wet and just kind of drying up and stuff, it all is just there. Like, because I think it was pretty, I wouldn't say pretty full, but it was full enough. Oh, the other thing is, this is my chemical injector. I had to use it, so that's missing. So I have to see if I can cap this off or something. Because what I'll do is, I'll just put my product in here. Because what this does, the way this works, is it cycles. So it's being sucked in here, like the chemical, and then it goes into the pump, but it also spits it out. And then this goes right back into here. So that's why there's actual product in there versus just having fresh water. So your fresh water will come in through here, and then it stops as the plunger goes up, or the you know what I'm talking about, the float, I'm sorry, and then it just keeps cycling. So that way the pump doesn't get too hot. It just cycles the water. So I'm gonna try to do this super fast, man. I gotta really, again, like, this is just something I just gotta take care of. This was just a backup van. I was throwing everything in that I wasn't really using. I knew I had to get to this, but I wasn't ready for all of this. So good luck, Chuck. I usually say that to my customers, but good luck to me. It's DWES for life, y'all. All right, y'all, so and then inside there is pretty clean. Right when I did use a descaler, but I only put like half of that bottle into like 4 gallons or maybe 3 gallons, threw it in there, and then took this brush just to kind of fill it, and it was already gone. I'm not sure if it was just the water itself or the descaler, but it came off right away. The switches, not an issue. Put this also in the acid, looks good. This was an add-on, so it's not really going to be used. And then the only issue right now is this. I should just cap it off. Maybe go to Home Depot, see if they got a cap or something. That might be what I might have. Probably what I have to do, because I have I have this one. But I don't think I have anything to go for the top. I don't know, we'll see. Other than that, I gotta put some water in it, just to prime to make sure it works, and then I can go to my customer's house. I'm about to just be able to get there on time, kinda, I think, I'm not sure. Put in a couple of my stuff, my hoses, put my hose on the hose reel, and a couple of products in my wand. I should be good to go. All right, so today didn't go as planned. So, as you can see, I got a different vacuum. So, went to my first job, and I was like, oh, let me make sure I can get my pump working. You know, I just wanted to show up and everything so I could be on time. And went to go put water in it. Filled up the tank, and nothing. No pressure was coming out. The vacuums are working for sure, not a problem, but for some reason the pumps, I was like, is this something I did? And it ended up, I'm thinking it's been a while, I haven't used it. I'm like, is it something I did? But it looks like the pump looks maybe rusty, or maybe all that sediment like that you saw in the bottom of the tank is stuck inside the pump. So I couldn't do it. So for this job, I called my boy Daniel at Carpet Cleaning Heroes. He's in Sunnyvale as well. And, usually we don't bother each other, like if we have something a question or something, we will, but he knows, like I called him, I was like, like, yo, I need some help. So, yeah, he showed up to this one on time, or at the end of the window, which I don't mind, but, we just got to get it done. So I wasn't even going to show up, but I just said I'll help him. I told him he could have the bread. I don't need the bread. I mean, I do, but I'm not tripping off of it. It's his equipment, his time. So, no biggie. Oh, snaps. It's DWES for life. All right, so this is what we working with, y'all. Again, I'm just helping out, man. He's just bringing the stuff up the stairs. This is like to the 3rd floor. And then, you guys have seen him before. We worked before. When he was just starting his business, we were I was teaching him. So yeah, so we got this carpet, wall to wall. It's in pretty bad shape, and then what I told him, he goes, man, because he doesn't really have he does have a CRB, but he was like, how are we gonna agitate? Because he has like a 175 to agitate. And I was like, man, let's just use it like a rake or something, But I thought he had another brake. He only has this one. But we'll still be okay. You really just need a little agitation. I'm not sure what products he's using, but. And then he uses my rinse actually, so I think we'll be fine. Yeah, he already down there. So, like I said before, there's only a few companies like I can trust. Like, he's one of them. And then, yeah, you know, he's Sunnyvale, so I definitely can be like, hey man, I need help bad. You know, this is a first time client too, so I don't want her, you know, I don't want to be like, hey, I can't show up on the first one. That right there, I've seen it to where it's a bad review already, and we're not doing that. So I'd rather just pass it on to somebody else. And I still showed up just to say, you know, hey, you know, my van broke down. I'm just here to assist, make sure everything's smooth, kind of help him. You know, he was done for the day. So he's helping me out, so I'll help him out, not a problem. I'm pretty sure he'll do the same thing for me. All right, let's get started, man. This is DWES for life. I told her we ain't moving nothing. Huh? I told her we don't move nothing. You be moving stuff? You be moving stuff? Oh, I don't move nothing either. Just checking. You got good suction on this thing. Not bad. This is your same one that came with the van?
No, this one came with the truck.
No way. Yeah, it seems good.
I wanted to use the 2-jet. Why is that?
I'm just used to it. But I'm gonna buy another one.
Another 2-1?
No, I have another one.
Yeah, I remember you had the 6 jet too.
I sold it.
Oh, you sold it?
Yeah. But I'm gonna get like a Wander's one. How many PSI is this? The five, what did you say? 400? Not bad. It's working though, it's cleaning it. I just wanted to use.
Usually my sweet spot 300, but like, I don't know. I might be wrong in this, but if I see them like super 30, I raise the PSI.
That's what, I think that's why I got stuck into that situation, because I think I heard somebody say that. And then I just went with it. And then everything kind of looked dirty, I guess. And I just kept it super high. You know, it affects the dry time. But also you have, what is it, 4 or 6 jets?
Yeah.
So I think that more jets means more PSI, I believe.
Yeah, because I've been bringing some people to be doing it at 650. I'm like, damn.
That's crazy, man.
Right?
I think the highest I've ever went was like 500.
Okay.
But that's on a 2-jet, low flow. Not bad. There's a couple little things in there. I like how light the wand is.
Yeah.
I'm over here just testing your equipment.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I'm just making a video out of it. Might as well.
Oh, you don't use the Ray-Bans no more?
Man, they broke.
Yeah, I want to get me a pair, but I read somewhere that next month they're gonna bring out a new model. I'd rather just wait for the new model.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have plans on buying another one, but I was just listening to it one time. Like I barely made videos with it, but I always listen to music because I just like
Oh yeah.
having music in my ear.
The headphones are pretty dope.
Yeah, they're decent. But I turned them off and then turned them back on, and it just never went back on again. It started making like a buzzing noise. Man, it was out of my warranty by 2 months. That's all you need. I really don't. But if I have to, it's going to be the Sagers. She said she wants to replace the carpet, but this carpet's still good.
Yeah.
You were the one that told me to get a stairs tool.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Dude, it comes in handy, like, especially when they do those 3-story townhouses.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So we're about to do 2 area rugs. Carpet cleaning heroes. He's actually in Santa Clara. I've always said Sunnyvale. He was in Sunnyvale, and then he moved to Santa Clara. So give him a call if you need him. Daniel, y'all remember Daniel? Say what's up, man.
What's up?
So when we first started making videos, he was the one that was with me.
That's right.
2020.
2020, dang.
Crazy as hell. So, yeah, so pretty much the same thing, just kind of dirty, man.
Yeah.
Just right there on them edges. This side's the worst out of
For sure.
both of them, but shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah. I mean,
Especially with that thing you got in there. That bad boy suction is strong. I felt the carpet upstairs. That thing dry. All right, y'all. So it's a few days or a couple days later. You said that was Friday. Yeah, I think my days are all jacked up. But I took the pump out and disassembled the manifold. I got pictures of it and took out all the valves and stuff, and they were all gunked up. So I ran a lot of the stuff through, like I just dipped it all in acid and sprayed acid in there and then rinsed it out. Took a good amount of time, lubed up the O-rings and stuff, and it looked good. So now, this is my prime hose. Remember last time we weren't getting any fluid through. So now we're good, man. Whew. We're back in business. So yeah, so that worked. And I got pictures, I'll show you guys everything, but that was my fault, man. I don't know what happened, but I guess I was just happy to get my van back, my other van, and just said forget it, left this bad boy. I never even tripped off it until you need it. Now what I'll need to do, not now, but I'll definitely have to get another one, or at least some fittings for this, so I can go back there and I can do my chemical injection, and then we're good. So all of this is good to go. I even put some quick disconnects right there. That way I can, if I need to service it, I don't have to keep cutting the wire. All of this is looking good. I think I may need a vacuum. One of them was sounding funny, but maybe it worked itself out. Maybe not. I don't know. But so far, we all right. Glad I kept all this stuff, man. But what I can do about my chemical is just fill it up in a bucket and dump it in there. Because this is, you know, damn. I forget how many gallons, man. It's been a while. I think this is like 7 gallons or something. And then the waste tank is like 12 or 13, I forget. But that's one thing I can do, just pre-mix. I don't really use a lot of solution anyway. But yeah. And I honestly don't even know why all that happened. Maybe I've never seen it like that before. Maybe they changed their formula, or maybe I had bad formula in there. Who knows? But we good. It's bolted down. I fixed the bolts before it would slide around. Got the right amount of oil in it. This is the bypass. I do need to get a hose for that, and I want to put that inside. I'm not sure if that'll work, but somehow inside the tank. But we'll figure that out. Yeah, we'll figure that out. Not a problem. Anyway, I got customers calling. They want work this week, but I have to figure out what's wrong with these vans. That is the biggest thing. Once we get that, we got, you know, the truck mount good to go. Once we get these vans going, I can make it happen for them. All right, y'all. It's DWES for life.